So, the Antichrist consciousness and control system here was already there back then. The Antichrist, or diseased cancerous consciousness, is what murdered him then, and it has risen since. And those who are in control of the world are Antichrist. It's obvious. You have sorcery being practiced on you. You have all kinds of control methods you couldn't even comprehend. Forgive them, they know not what they do. Why do you think you didn't know what you were doing? Because people think that demons somehow inject thoughts into your mind. No, your mind is a co-creation of you and foul play, whether it be mind control, a demon, or anything else. It's a co-creation, meaning a demon literally pushes your spirit out of the way, grabs the steering wheel, and uses your mind for its own intentions. In other words, it thinks for you, and the mind can't perceive that from outside of itself. Therefore, whatever it thinks it is thinking it. Therefore, the prison of the mind. And that is the phenomenon of the all-seeing eye, or the hive mind. Satan can speak through anybody at any time that it's connected to. So can the spirit. What is their primary agenda? They absolutely require you to feel responsible for whatever they have done to you. Or it just won't work. I'll say that again. They absolutely need you to feel responsible for what they have done to and through you. They need you to be ignorant of the extra-dimensional influence, because if you're ignorant of that, you will blame everything on yourself. That's how it works. And so when you die, they come to you and create an illusion, a reality as real as the one you experience right now, and try to slam you quick. They'll come to you in whatever way they need to, based upon assessment of your mind. Your mind will be like a hard drive on a computer. They can access all of it right away, instantaneously, and will create the suitable illusion and excuse for your experience. Either you're learning a lesson and your soul is evolving, so you need to do it again, reincarnate again to grow. Bullshit. Or you have sinned and I'm judging you and I am Jesus, and you can either go to hell or you can reincarnate and learn your lesson. Bullshit. Or they'll just try to send you directly to a hell-like experience and allow them, law of contract, to torture you because you feel you were judged by God. They do all the shit through you, pervert you, corrupt you, and then use what they've done to and through you against you. And with each new life, they break your will until eventually you just give yourself to this cancer consciousness so it can absorb you for itself. Satan's intellectual strength grows with each new soul that it absorbs. You know, it's a growth. Do you understand that? It's growing like a cancer. The spirit will not judge you. It knows that you can't work without its guidance. Your design is to do that. Therefore, if you're disconnected, it knows you're not going to work correctly. Therefore, you must assess this world with truth. You must dismantle your belief systems or be as a child, meaning pre-programming. That's part of what entering heaven as a child means. Pre-indoctrination. Technically, I mean, you shouldn't have to teach a child not to kill. It wouldn't be in their instinct to want to do that because of the guidance of spirit. The spirit is very strong in a child. You get these, and people say, old souls are very wise. No, the real truth is the old souls are the ones that have been here and have been having their will broken over lifetimes. So the old souls are the ones that are just following the system, and they've lost a lot of their ability to perceive the truth. But you must know thyself, and the only way to know thyself is to know the love of spirit. And once you bear witness to that, it's going to be very, very difficult for Satan to prove to you that you are responsible for anything it did through you, to put you in guilt. The creative spirit loves you. Do not let the experience change you, no matter how painful your experience may become or pleasurable it may become. Both pain and pleasure are the same as far as Satan is concerned. Pleasure is nothing like the true joy of being commanded by Spirit, and I can guarantee you that heaven is anything but boring. You won't be like, all these rules. No, because you will create that. You would come to the same conclusion that rules try to impart in this insane reality. If you're honest with yourself, you will see that this world is insane. The whole food chain is insane. What sane mind would create a world where life consumes itself? Well, that's God just subjectively experiencing itself to learn. What? How many times does God have to be a child that gets sacrificed and raped before God gets it? No, that isn't what it is. The idea that animals need to consume each other and other life here is ridiculous. That's why people that try to do everything right here cannot. But they're conned into thinking this is normal here. You're told right off the bat you're on Earth. How do you know? Why? Because other humans tell you that? They've told you that's where you are, that this is life, the food chain is normal, biology says so. How do you know that? You're trusting everything you've been told. If your instinct, which is valid, tells you that doesn't make sense, you're right. Satan controls all of academia, all of the media, all of the money, everything you're told. This is an insane world of miscreation and creation. It makes no sense. What sane mind would create something like a mosquito, a tapeworm, a wood tick? There's no reason for that. It doesn't make any sense. Why did it happen? This is a world of both true creation, manifestation out of love, and miscreation, both created by a mind. But if the mind is not commanded by Spirit and or love, the larger picture, then it's just math, because the mind is math. And if it doesn't have the correct guidance, then it's only mathematical probability. Do you understand that? Meaning you could take a knife and cut your hand off right now, but you're not doing that, are you? But mathematically, it's probable. Those that are not commanded by Spirit or have been taken over by cancer see the world as math. Random calculation of possibility, and it can snowball based upon pain and pleasure. This is why they, what you call the Illuminati, are likely to do something incredibly humanitarian one day, and then something incredibly heinous and horrific the next day. Mathematical probability. They see no limits. They want new formulas, new calculations, new colors, new sounds, you know? There's only one truth. And people say, no, truth is individual based upon subjective reality. No, it isn't. But insanity is individual, so congratulations. Your own insanity is the mind, which has been isolated in and of itself, which was never the design in creation. You have to stop the meaning you're projecting so that the real meaning can be revealed to you. And there is only one meaning when you see that. Love. Equal appreciation, love, and adoration for everything. And that's what Satan doesn't want you to know. That's what demons don't want you to know. They want you concerned about the future. You know, they want you to sit there and brainstorm and not be in the now. And they're strategizing against this because they know this knowledge is going to get out. That's why you would see the movie Love Guru with Mike Myers, right? Comedy is the #1 vector for mind control because it puts you in a pleasurable state and you're focused on the joke, and therefore they can slip in so many messages and you'll associate their messages with pleasure. They make fun of the idea of being here and now with comedy. Every truth that is true in that movie, they make fun of it as if it's corny and stupid and You know, that's the whole intent of that movie. You see it as comedy, expression of a comedian to get some laughs, because you don't know how over your head these movie producers are and what is controlling them. If you want to call it Satan, ISIS, the serpent, whatever, it doesn't matter. So the best advice I can give to you is overcome your reality. That doesn't mean numb yourself to this world. It doesn't mean don't appreciate it. To be you, you're going to have to be able to appreciate everything. If you see something that doesn't make sense, rather than getting angry at it, look at it the way a doctor would look at a patient. See it for what it is, an accident, a problem. Understand it.